I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
Well, then... dispose of Mustadio. What? Oh no! Phoenix Down! Where is the Phoenix Down?
Hello, and this is Masamunes 347 for a surprise guide and video on Final Fantasy Tactics Chronicles. More like my personal guide. And the reason I haven't been like recording anything like in a few weeks, been super busy. I know I have. You think after university I'll find time to relax, but nope. I do a lot of clearing out, make sure I actually got my certificates, which I have, and I still haven't bought the gown yet from the graduation. But anyway, yeah, so sorry I'm a bit busy here, plus Christmas presents and all that, which I still haven't finished. But I did promise you I was going to do a guide like this, and I do want to keep that promise. But yeah, as you probably know, I'm already like pretty much almost finished this game. This is like the final like chapter, like the final set of battles right here. But before that I did quite a lot of grinding off screen. That's the other reason why it took a while, because I've been trying to get like a lot of nice equipment for the super optional area, which I'm actually going to unlock today, but I'm going to make those like separate videos. That's going to take way too long. So what exactly have I been trying to do like off screen? I've been trying to get like the perfect abilities and skills for my characters. I'm mostly going to use like these characters. I'm mostly going to use Ram's Mustachio's specific purpose. I want him to basically have certain bravery. His bravery is 28, but we're trying to lower that a little bit more. Maybe like in the 18 or 19, so that way you get a better chance of getting the equipment I want. Oh, you're probably wondering, how the hell did I get this? A blaster? How? Oh, I'm going to be showing that today too. Yes, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to be showing off. But first of all, best abilities. So let's go over, let's see, anyone right here.
What is it?
So one skill you really want is Soulbind. Upon receiving damage, deals half of the damage in return and recovers HP by the same amount. And we learn this ability with this one, the Arithmetician. Yeah, I'm not using this job class. That does not mean I can use any of its skills. It's pretty good. These two are pretty good abilities as well. Manage to restore, distributes any excess among allies. So that's pretty cool too, but Soulbind is much better. It's basically like Auto Potion, but better. Like, seriously. So active HP loss is 1 or more. So yeah, pretty good basically. So every time I take damage, deals half of the damage in return, recovers HP by the same amount. So that's really better. That's way better than Auto Potion for the most part, because Auto Potion, even if I got rid of all my potions, I have a little bit X potions. That only restores 150 HP, which seems nice, but not for like higher levels. Dual wield, especially for this guy, because he's a monk. Monk with dual wield is insane. Yeah. And here's another skill, movement +3. Yes, not +2. Where did I learn that? You learn that from the Bard, right here. Pretty tough to unlock, but and time consuming, but worth it. Just for movement +3, it's that good. Really useful. But I'm not planning on using them. Like the only job which really you shouldn't bother to unlock, which I did because I figured, what the hell, was the mine. Now he has some nice passive abilities, Concentration Ball and Beastmaster. He doesn't learn anything, and he just mimics the last action, which seems nice in theory, but that's really situational and just annoying. So if you don't want to unlock that job, don't worry about it. Speaking of like all the changes, as you can see right here, there's like so much good with this remaster. I mean, look at this. You instantly know how to unlock every single job in the game. So let's see for a minute, use an example. So I haven't unlocked these two yet, but if I go to job progress, it will tell me what I need to do to like unlock it. So let's see, I don't have that at level, neither that at level. So to do that, then actually that level. But you can also just click on this as a shortcut and it actually tells you. Again, so many quality of life changes here. It's absolutely insane. And in the good way. It's just so much fun. But you probably might notice already some of the new stuff I've gotten. I mean, like a rubber suit. Where did that come from? That looks nice. Or let's see. This pretty kick-ass perfume. Stuff like this is from Poaching. But before that, I'm going to do a little grinding first. I want Beowulf to learn Soulbind. And there's a really easy way of doing this, which I'm going to show you right now. But I also want to get some pretty nice stuff from these guys too. Speaking of which, I guess I can do multiple things at once. Poaching. We can do multiple things at once here in one battle. But first, you want to at least poach nearly one of every monster, but only like the good ones. In this case, Hydra, Behemoth, Marlboro, Minotaur, a Trent, Dragon, a Pig. You can do Chocobo as well, you can, but that's just for the Wed Chocobo and just for the Bowette. Once you have 5 of those, you do those again. And Hahiraman, and that's just for those Royal Straight Blades. I actually I got a random battle with that and just got the Were Poach. That's for the sake of completion. The Pig, oh yes. I really hope you followed my advice earlier going through a game and you got at least a pig. If not, boy, it's really frustrating to get one otherwise. The only way of getting one is through like the super optional dungeon, the midlight dungeon. I'm not sure if there's a random encounter there, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. But first of all, how does poaching? So how does it work when so poaching basically when you defeat an enemy with the poach skill and it's a normal attack, they turn into like an item and stuff. That's during battle. But how do you even get these monsters? You need specific abilities to do that. And that is where the orator comes in. So with orator, you can learn tame. You can force a critically wounded enemy creature to become an ally. In the battle, the unit will officially join your party. The other way is to use entice, which persuades some foe to become an ally. In the battle, that unit will officially join your party. Personally, I prefer tame. It's easier. Entice, yeah, if it doesn't hit, it can be really frustrating and time consuming. So I prefer to use tame, honestly. It's pretty good. There are quite a few fights as well. But you can get some really nice monsters. But how do they multiply like this? I didn't tame all these monsters. Oh heavens, that would take forever. Monsters lay eggs. I'm going to show you right now how I managed to get some of these rare monsters, and it's not complicated. What I do is this. As time passes, monsters will lay eggs. Nope. And let's see. There's a oh, hello, another rare monster, a greater Hydra. Nice. Yeah, this is why I wanted that Hydra during the temple, during this temple area right there. Otherwise, the only way of getting a Hydra is either again for the super optional dungeon, which I'll unlock at the end, which is actually around here, or to do a rare battle, which I will show off later. Again, it's going to be a pretty big guy covering a lot of things. So I got a nice monster here, so yeah, I'm going to keep that monster because I want to poach it and get something sweet off it. But if it's like a monster I don't want, I can discard it. And it's actually much easier in this version because there's actually an option they added. So if it's a monster I don't want, I'll discard it and I'll show you how to quickly discard it. Let's see, 46, and there's a, yeah, I don't want these monsters. Nope, and nope. So how do you quickly discard them? Well, there's actually an option right here. So you go to settings right here, and there's actually, let's see, where is it? And let's see, fast forward. There's an option here which shows it off. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, I'm so blind. Here it is. Quick removal of creatures or eggs. So choose whether to enable quick removal of creatures or eggs to the party. So basically, the old way you have to hold down a button and then it asks if you want to get rid of it, which is stupid. time consuming. So yeah, so now, oh, with this option enabled, all you have to do is just click on the monster you don't want, click on the spotlight here, and that's it. That's all you have to do. The other time you had to like hold down the button or something, and then wait for them to disappear. And here's the thing, if it's just an egg, and sometimes you don't want an egg as well, you can do the same with eggs as well. You couldn't do it with eggs. I think you couldn't do it before. You had to wait for them to hatch, which is stupid. So that's great. Okay, so I got actually this monster here. So I'm gonna grind these two monsters, but grind. I'm gonna use these two monsters as an example to get some idea. Because the thing is about hydras, is that all their poaches are good, whether it's a common or a rare poach. That's why we really want those monsters. So, use an example. So remember, to poach monsters, you need the skill actual poach, which you learn from the thief job. So yes, make sure you get that. And it has to be a regular attack, not a special move or something, just regular attack. I learned Poach Lando for obvious reasons, get these OP already, so you can do that. And also I guess with Ramzo as well. If you're lucky, if you got low leveled monsters, that's even better. It means you can most likely one-shot them. That's what you want. It's much quicker than getting a high level monster like this, like here. You just have to hit it a few times and stuff. There's also something I want to tell you as well, of how to instantly get the item that you want with poaching, which you could not do in the previous version. So, let's do a battle right here, right? Let's do a battle right here, shall we? I love that you can instantly, like, fight or flee. Press circle to avoid like this, which is pretty cool. You can also instantly exit battles as well. Let's see, I want to fight not too many monsters here. Let's have a look, see, no, this isn't a good one. So, what do I do then if I don't want to fight in these monsters and straight away? First of all, I'm just going to have a Lando right here, and a Lando has Excalibur, gives me auto haste.
To battle.
I don't want to fight, I want to fight only a few monsters, not like a giant ton of them, and it's going to just be frustrating. So, just press the start button right here, and just click return to world map. You eventually got no XP and blah blah blah, doesn't matter. And that's how you can do it. You cannot do that before, as far as I know, you couldn't even exit battles in the original PS1 and PSP versions. If you could, I didn't know you could, but you think you can. So it's great. It makes grinding so much easier if you're trying to get a specific battle or fight specific monsters. Let's see. Let's see, this one, not that's frustrating. It's... oh, come on. But he does have the Artemis bow. No. Again, I'm going to come back when I find a monster fight, which I actually want to fight, which is actually agreeable to me. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, I'm back. Here's the best I'm going to do. Just these four, which is fine. It's going to be a little bit annoying though, but yeah, I can still get it to work. It's better than the other ones. They're like way too many enemies. This is more reasonable. It does goblins and little monsters. So first, I want to get him here because he can poach. And let's see. Nope. He's this one here. Positioning in here is really important. You want the monster you want to poach right next to the enemy, next to your ally who is going to poach them. So in this case, I'm going to have Orlando.
Ready and willing.
And lastly, I'm going to have Beowulf. Why? Because I want Beowulf to actually learn. I want Beowulf to get at least some JP. I want him to learn Soulbind. So he needs 231 left. And with JP up, and with JP boost, that's pretty simple. Where's they have this? Hold on. Let's see. That's better. Makes more sense. My method basically is to have the person I want to grind learn, have a feat, and learn Steel Girl. This way I can't hurt the monster, but I still get JP from them, and I get some gil too. That's how I like to grind personally. It's a pretty nice method. That's how I like to do it.
Into the fray then.
Okay, so let us begin.
At the ready.
Don't worry, with Orlando, I can pretty much destroy everything, so it's fine. But on to poaching. To poach monsters, you need to use a regular attack, and then one shot them, and then that's it. Now in this case, I still want one more Septimo. In fact, it's the very item which he has right here. That's it. The Septimi Sens. I'm sure if I pronounced that wrong. That's what I want. So I already grind these two earlier. We need one more because you need 5 of nearly every item if you want to use it constantly. You don't need more than 5 because you're gonna have it the 5 party members. There are a few exceptions though. So all you have to do, make member, make sure that he has the skill poach, and then just attack it. Now in this case, I just want the normal one. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. I got. Oh no! I got the rare one first. Huh. Okay. Huh. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to show off how to get the normal one first, but whatever. Okay. If I get another rare one, then that's gonna be a problem. So let's see. Now you know it's the rare one because you can tell by that star.
Good.
And with this one, that's the normal one. That's what you want. So that's. But say if I messed up, actually I will shut it off. Say if I wanted the rare one of that instead, what you do is you go to load, you go to autosave right here, and it reloads it, and just attack it again.
There.
Now let's see. Now in this case, I actually want the Hydra Carcass normal one, but if it came without that star symbol, I'll just load my autosave over and over again. Now why don't I move, then attack and autosave? Because it autosaves everything. It would make 2 autosaves, one for the movement and one for the attack. That's why you want them right next to each other. It's just much easier that way. Seriously, this is way easier. And another fast forward feature. And also the movement +3. Okay, let's get rid of these guys first. Let's keep one live. In this case that's fine, because I want to attack it anyway. I need at least one of these enemies alive, but it's the others, doesn't really matter. Oh, running away. That's actually fine. However, if you want to increase someone's bravery or something, this is where basically Ramsar comes in. He can instantly increase someone's bravery by a few points. Now it gets +5 here, but as soon as the fight ends, he will permanently get a bravery +1 at the end. However, you do not want bravery to be too low or faith to be too high. If it's too low, an enemy will actually Here we are.
By heaven's will upon heart etched, let minds impure be cleansed. Divine ruination.
There we are. Yep, thank you, Water Potion. Okay, so let the grinding begin. This won't take as long, it's not looking for like a ton of points. Let's see, I need 300 JP. So, I'm just going to steal from this guy instead. It's much easier. Oh, nice.
One sure step at a time.
I think one more should be okay. But yeah, that's the trick basically. One thing is to try and corner him, so in this case, put this guy around here maybe.
Now then.
And put this guy here, then he's trapped, which means that basically I can keep stealing off this guy for as long as I want to get all the JP I need. So now he's completely trapped. The downside is he can still counter, so there's a chance he might do damage.
Sluggish.
Oh good, I got 300 JP. But this is basically how I grind. I make one enemy weak or just corner them like this, and then basically just use steal to get what I want. It really is as simple as that, really. Just pretty self-explanatory. But I got 300
Sullied
JP.
soon the heart of man. Great or small, his time must end. Cleansing strike.
Okay, shoot, and that's it. Heck, the only grind I'm doing it now, basically, most is just poaching or trying to get my faith or bravery at a certain level, most of my characters, which I'm going to use. So if we go to away for now, his bravery is now 51, so it permanently goes up by 1 point, so that's pretty cool. Also, let's see, now I have 300, there we go, excellent, which means Sayonara auto potion, so you're low to Soulbind, there we go.
Yes?
And that's going to keep you as a Templar now.
You can count on me.
There we are. I want him to stick with the Rune Blade. It gives him +3 magic, which is what I want. I also want to have this, because it gives him extra MP. Also what I want. And I also want him to stick to having... now I could have him this as well, but gives you a small boost plus auto haste. Or I could also use the Mage Power Gloves, it gives it even more power, which is exactly what I want. Magic boost. And let's see, Illuminator. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now for poaching. Again, so how do you tell between the rare and the other ones? So I can just show you right here. As you can see, if it has that star symbol, that is a rare poach. If it's a normal symbol, that's a normal poach. That's basically what I want. Once you have the money, just go to any of the cities. They'll go to like here, but it can be any city you want basically. In this case, I'm going to pick the merchant city of daughter. Go to poachers
How
den.
does the day find you? You can trust me.
And start poaching these things.
Oh, very nice. I'll turn this into something special, you mark my words. Shall I get started then? That took every bit of skill I could muster. May it serve you well.
Ooh, and some rubber suits.
You
There we go.
need something
Nice.
else? Any co-
Oh, some more monsters right here. So now I have,
Yes.
let's see. Ooh, I now have all the citilages I want, which is great. Oh, I mean these, not Settery Sens. The fact that he raised my magic, power, grants me haste, and also grants invisibility at the start, that's like way better than invisibility cloak. So if you didn't get the invisibility cloak, it's a fantastic alternative. Now for this one, is a little bit different with the rare. With the rare, you actually, I actually want the rare one because you actually get a defender. Some more eggs here as well. Let's see when some of they hatch. Because next thing I'm going to talk about rare battles. And honestly, most of them, They're interesting, not that great. Nope. Oh, the other pig. Don't need you either. Not sure what that one is. But if you want, you can get rid of it straight away if you want to. See? Discard now is at the bottom left corner. Before you can do that. Okay, let's have a look. See, what is this egg? Oh, another one! Oh, awesome! Swines, awesome. Okay. Okay, now for like the rare battles. Yeah, if you manage to go to a certain place from a specific city or something, or town, and then go into here, there's a chance you might become part of a rare fight, which is exactly what I want. Most rare fights aren't that good, but there are a few exceptions. Right here, if you go from here to here and keep trying to get a rare battle, there's a chance you might fight a Tiamat, which is like the strongest version of the Hydra family, and you can try and poach them. Here, you can fight nearly one of every monster. If it's from let's see, from here to here, and you keep trying to get a battle here, you fight like nearly one of every monster on like that hill. There's like 8 to 9 enemies. There's like nearly one of nearly every enemy, like the tough ones. So Behemoth, King Behemoth, dragons, and a Hydra, including like the Greater Hydra. And you know you got the way back, it's actually a guest character right there who actually fights alongside you. But the rare battle that I really want, which is quite frankly the best one, let's see, is right here at Mount Geminus. And you need to go from here from the Trade City. Basically, it's 3 chemists and 2 mediators. I should do its preparation first. Actually, Beof is all he has preparations I need, so that's fine. But I want my thief right here. So we're gonna have steel. That's it, steel right here. Stick to dual wielding. But yep, that's the one I want. Follow you. I'm gonna have you right here, the thief.
Right.
Here's the thing, you actually increase the chances of being able to steal. One way is with having the broader skill, so I have a monk where it's a thief, so he actually has broader, like, as the job itself. See, you also only have broader, which increases the steal like by 1.6 I think, which is really good. But another way, right here, is if you have attack boost. Attack boost also side increases your chance to steal, which is also what I want. So there we go. Other increasing the chance I use to steal is if they can status effects. That is why I have Beof with me.
Preparations, is it?
And that's the Orlando will probably be there just for extra support to do like a ton more damage, because you know why the hell not. Also Cloud. Cloud is pretty cool as well. I've been using him quite a lot to try and boost my attack. Definitely want him with a Swift spell. Also Geomancy, so that way he can have more range with attacks. But Beowulf, definitely the samurai skills. Really good with samurai skills if you want to hand. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I want him to have more magic power, so Aegis Shield. Okay. I hope this is going over your heads, or you understand how this is going basically. But then try and do as best I can without it being too overwhelming. But now let's do like a rare battle. So you need to go from here to here, and pray I get the battle I want. If not, I'm going to do a lot of reloading. It's a rare battle for a reason. So let's see if we got it. If not, then I have to restart again until I get it. Nope, I didn't get the battle core detail. There's a dragon there. I don't want the dragons. Nope. So just like before, I'm gonna get to Orlando because he has he comes with auto haste, thanks to his skill. And then it's gonna exit the fights and then try again. And return to Wilmer. Remember, you got to enter from here and then go to here. So make sure you start from here, go to there, then just click restarting battle from here. So I'll be back once I activate this rare fight. Which again is really time consuming. See you guys then. Ah, yes! Here we go. That's what I wanted. Ah, man. Crap. I got super unlucky in this one.
To arms then.
No, no, no. I wanted the female ones. Use a stone shooter. We can get that from a dark behemoth. Oh boy. Yeah, these guns aren't very good. This is not the best way I wanted. I wanted the other one. Yeah, hold on a minute.
Forward.
Let's try this again. Hello! That's what I wanted. Yes! Glacier gun. Blaze gun. Awesome. That's what I wanted. Ah, excellent. No safeguard this time. Awesome. Alright. Okay, this is what I wanted. The stone shooter. Alright. So let's begin, shall we? Like properly this time.
To arms then.
So I want a Ramzo, and I want I want my thieves. I also want you, so you can
Into
use
the
side
fray.
effects. And I also need a magic user. Let's see.
Ready when you are.
No turning back.
Okay, I want to steal these things right here. The best part is, because they're female, and I have male thieves, the chance of being able to steal it is much higher. Be careful, they have elemental guns and do quite a bit of damage. This is hilarious. You see, this guy has the stone shooter. The thing is, it's the best physical gun in the game, but as soon as you equip it, you automatically turn to stone. There is actually a way around this. So if you had see as the skill re-equipped. So if you equipped any other gun, then you re-equipped and equip the stone shooter just after the battle starts, you will not be turned to stone. That's how to counter that effect. I guess this NPC didn't think about that. You could recover his stone side effect and steal the stone shooter if you really, really wanted to. I need to do that because I have dark behemoths, and if you poach them, guess what they're give you. Guess what their guess what their carcass gives you? The rare carcass. Stone shooters. So yeah, I don't need to do that at all. But yeah, just take out these guys first. Be careful, remember they're chemists, so they can bring back their dead. That's where the other guys come in. Why mate, I might as well increase the bravery.
I'm doing.
Here we are. I love movement +3. Here we are.
Forward. How about this?
This is why I hate teleport. But believe it or not, I actually need teleport. It's actually really important. Yep.
Come on, you can.
And that's what makes these guys really annoying. The fact they can do that. Almost there.
I must concentrate.
Oh, wait a minute. I could just increase your speed. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I didn't think about that. That should solve that problem. Let's be doing that for one turn for that one.
Now then.
Okay, now let's see. Try and bore you to sleep. Perfect.
How will you take this?
That's one down.
One sure step at a time.
I don't accidentally kill the other chemist. Soup. I will do... come on. Let's see. Ah, that's better. That'll work. Yeah, the orators or mediators, they only have normal weapons.
Your time.
You can get rid of those guys. Okay, now it's stealing time. And like I said, the female chemists have magic guns. I was actually really lucky the other time because one of the females actually had the blaster, but she also had the skill safeguard, so I couldn't steal it. But, lucky for me, when she's going into a treasure chest, guess what weapon she drops? The blaster! Yeah, it's just dumb luck I got that. But yeah, this is how you get these magic guns right here, besides the optional dungeon. So, let's go to steal weapon. There we go. 1, she's female and I'm male, so it increases the chances. And 2, she's asleep. Boom! Got my glacier gun. Oh, nope. I want to attack at HP. There we go.
This is
My turn.
Let's see, Tailwind. Let's increase that speed for you, so we can do it sooner. Okay, Spellblade and Sleep.
In gossamer winged spirit's thrall, frolic now betwixt time's halls, sleep!
I'll put you in your place.
now then.
There we go. Let's see, can I steal from her from this angle? Steal weapon. Oh wow! The other reason is to do with the Zodiac. So, if I have a Zodiac which gives me advantage, and which is a good one, there's a chance I actually manage to get a weapon instead. Nice. Blaze gun and glacier gun.
All in a day's work. With purpose.
No blaster though, but Small price to play. I could, if I wanted to, get that stone shot. But remember, at first you have to use his student to restore him, and then steal from him. And remember, he's a chemist, so he could just revive his other allies like so, and then the whole thing starts over again. Yep, shoot.
I must concentrate.
Oh, what the hell? I might as well give some extra bravery. Let's see. To you.
Hold nothing back.
There we go.
Now then.
And that's it, we've won. Remember, that enemy's turned to stone. If all enemies are turned to stone, if enemies turn to stone, it's basically KO. So, yeah, we pretty much won. Boom! And there we go. Now we got even more elemental guns. That is why I feel it is the best option fight in the game. Remember, make sure the chemists are female. Female chemists have elemental guns. The male ones just have a stone gun or something. So now let's see. I have a lot more. So now I've got more laser guns, more blaze guns as well. So there we go. So it's very worth it. The other rare battles, to be honest, are not really worth that much, except for the rare battle here and here. Because I fought like a bunch of ninjas and samurai, and they don't have anything rare on. There is also the infamous battle as well. And let's see, where is that? It's not around, it's Union Plateau. I think it's that one. Let's see, where were the 11 monks? Guag Hill. Yeah, the translation I'm using is based off the PS1 version. Where is that again? No. I can start a fight and then see where it is. Is it this one? Where you could counter those 11 monks? No, it's not here.
Ready and willing.
No turning back.
Oh no, you know what, I have a better idea. There's someone on YouTube that actually, there's a video, actually in the video in every single battle in the game. It's based off the PS1 version, but the concept is exactly the same. I'll just give you a link to that instead, yeah, it's much easier.
By all means.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. So those basically mostly my personal tips right there. Seriously, learn JP boost as soon as humanly possible. You've noticed you have to learn that.
What is it?
Having them throw because, well, it has more range. I could give him the ribbon, but it certainly has health.
Yes?
Actually, I might give him a rubber suit instead. More health actually makes more sense. Something new here. The only thing I have to do now is to show off the optional area. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to at least unlock it, so that way I can get straight to do it later on. So, here we go.
"'Twas a greater success than could have ever been foreseen."
I mean not to boast, but I dare say our success owed itself to me.
So even Count Minimus has fallen on hard times, eh?
Then the legends speak true. Treasure waits on that island.
Aye, that it does. Treasure beyond worth, sleeping down in the depths, out of sight and reach.
It's bound to be guarded by traps, no? Else it would be sleeping in some noble's vaults by now.
More than traps. There are foul fiends too, they say, and a wizard whose soul is as dark as the caverns he calls home.
No thank you is what I say to that then. A man would have to be a fool to go there.
'Tis no place for the craven, that much is true. To enter is to bid goodbye to the light of day.
Yeah. What did they call the place again?
Midlight's deep. And rightly so.
How so? 'Twas I who saw the task completed.
You? What did you do but almost get us killed? What are you looking at? Be on your way. This is no show.
And that unlocks it. Yeah, that's it basically. That's all you have to do. Is make sure you're on chapter 4 basically. Oh right, speaking of which, from where battles, it's best to actually do them after Egress Castle. So basically after doing this, honestly, the best thing to do honestly is when this fight crops up, then you have no excuse not to do any more battles here. But yes, this is Midlight's Deep. Now a sliver of light reaches these caverns, which stretch deep beneath a dilapidated lighthouse that once guided ships on the East Border Sea. So once you go there, I'll start that off. But I just wanted to unlock that just to finish it off, so that way when I actually do the proper guides for that, I can do that. But off screen, mostly what I'm going to do... Oh, so that's what hatched, is it? Something useless. So I'm going to do mostly off screen. I want Mustachio to have a lot less bravery. Probably it's like maybe 19 or something, about that. And a bit more faith so that we can use his magic gun a bit more better.
What is it?
I also want to increase the faith of my spellcasters a little bit more. Just a little bit. I might increase the bravery as well. I'm not increasing Wham's bravery. He's good enough. I might increase his faith though, so that we can use Alter a bit. Orlando is fine the way he is. Beowulf, again, maybe a bit more faith and a little more bravery, so that way the skill activates more often. Clouds are probably a bit of both. But yeah, for the most part it's just going to be poaching now, some of these other monsters. Some of them can only be poached while inside the depths. For instance, I have managed to get a wild boar like twice because I got 2 ribbons from him. But that's the only time I managed to get him. So must be like really rare. And you can only get him, as far as I know, from this monster hopefully being able to hatch it. Tiamat, I did it through a rare battle, which is like the last one is Hydra, but there's only one monster which I have not fought once at all, and that is a Great Moraboa. I've never hatched a Great Moraboa at all so far. I know there are some like in the Midlight's Deep. I do want to fight at least one and get a rare one and get the rare poach. The regular poach is an elixir, which I already have an elixir, but the other one is an Omnilex, which is like the best book in the game. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically my personal guide right there. And what I've basically been doing. So I hope you enjoy that, and again, I haven't been recording like in a long time, so I hope this guide makes sense to you. If you have any questions, you can actually comment, and I'll try to talk as much as I can. I also linked a few guides as well, because I have some printed out to help me out with some of this. And what I'll do is that I will link them in the description, basically on the video, which shows you exactly where to find these rare battles, a list of all the things that you can poach as well. And also I might actually do, there's actually a YouTuber as well, like I said, that has done all of the rare battles. It's based off the PS1 version of the game, but again it's the exact same locations. So if you actually want to see all of the rare battles, like all of them, then you can watch his video if you want as well. No, actually no, I think it might be based off the, I'm not sure if it's based on the PS1 or PSP version, but it's still the same basis. But I hope you guys enjoyed this personal guide with Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Remember, make sure that everyone you want to use has JP up. You have no excuse other than that. If you want them to be in your party all the time, you can use them constantly. Have JP up. So that way the JP grinding is far less frustrating. And remember to steal the rare equipment. But yep, that's pretty much about it. Hope you guys enjoy this little out of nowhere guide. But next time I will be doing the Midnight Steep. Yes, it's time I delve into that. I could go straight to the final battles if I wanted to, but this time I don't really feel like doing the post game like later. I'd rather just do the optional stuff now, then just do the final battle afterwards and all that. And it will be like with live commentary, so that way I can talk about how the map works. It's not something I want to write in the description, because it's a little more complicated than that, and it's easier to actually talk about it. But with that, is Masamunes 347. Game is Life RPG the platformer. Stay classy.